Hello YouTube, I'm back with the next Battlebots toy review, and today I have the Battlebots El Diablo Custom Series. As you can see, it's fairly large in size, probably about, I don't know, I guess maybe the size of the metal mechanic's actually probably bigger than that. And for a little comparison, here's the Battle Basher. It's a lot smaller, isn't it? It's like, if I can balance the two on top, maybe you can get... Yeah, these are fairly large, although they're not as heavy as you might think. I mean, this is fairly light. I'm actually able to hold it with one hand without any problems. These were actually... these were fairly sturdy. I mean, these were designed to actually battle each other. I mean, have parts come off. In fact, some of these actually had it where they actually came with extra parts that were not even on the real robot. And they were only literally just designed to fall off. But El Diablo, this is a pretty good representation of El Diablo. I mean, you can clearly identify it as El Diablo. It's got the little logo here, the little emblem here. It's got the spikes on top, which actually come out. I can actually pull one out and stick it over here. I won't go into these because I haven't actually used it for that purpose. It also came with spikes, although in comparison to the show, they were pretty weak and they were really mostly designed to fall off. But these were customizable, as the name would suggest. I mean, I can pull these off and swap them, although the only way to do that, to apply it to another toy, is if you took the plate. This actually comes off, though. And I can demonstrate that. I mean, see, get this part to come off. I mean, these are little... I haven't used this in a long time, so let's be perfectly honest here. But yeah, these come off. And if you were to actually have another toy that actually had treads, you could take these off. Actually, yeah, these... Let's see, don't know. I think these are only going to be directly applied. Yeah, these are going to be applied with the... So you won't be able to use them with the treads, but these actually come off, as you can see. There's without it. I put them on there because I think it was kind of awesome, just kind of... Because mine, personally, this toy was actually a bit defective. It actually would not, or it'd take a lot longer to actually hit them and get the little sensor on top here, because this would actually register damage. It would actually blink, and then eventually would go out, and that would mean your bot was theoretically disabled. But mine had a little issue with that. So, I mean, it took the Pro Series. I actually have the Pro Series, which are actually even bigger than this, and they actually have a lot more control. They actually have 3 lights, so they're actually even harder to defeat. And this, it took one of them to hit it hard enough to actually register. Now, it also may just be that we weren't hitting it hard enough to actually get it to register, but yeah, I actually did some paint on mine, because I figured it was too large to be the regular El Diablo, so I made an El Diablo Grande 2000, that's what it says here, Grande on this side, 2000 on this side, and I actually painted the drum to kind of reflect it, how it looked in the show, so it's pretty cool. I mean, these were definitely a lot of fun. I had actually lots of fun with these. You can't do all the combos with these. The main failsafe in these is the weapon. You have to have a weapon in here or it will not work. Okay. They should be able to just pop out and switch, although not all the combinations work. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm also going to show it how it actually would run. So, I mean, the toy is fairly accurate. You can tell it's El Diablo. The problem is it doesn't run upside down. That was a big thing that El Diablo did in the show. You can't do that here, unfortunately, and that's simply because of the chassis. They all have the predefined chassis, which for some of the toys actually made them distorted. So, I mean, the Dr. Inferno Jr. one, which I don't have, unfortunately. I never got my hands on that one. Wasn't able to get that to work. Oh, well, it may not be that big a deal, although... For whatever reason, this one is actually having a lot harder time on this side, and actually, even before I first reassembled this side, it's made it to be because it was off the toy for a long time. But yeah, I can show you, it will go in eventually. And then I can show you what it can do. It doesn't have a whole lot of functionality. Some of the other toys, the weapons actually are directly connected to the drive, so it'll actually... Unfortunately, which means you have actually no control over the weapon. Although for some cases, you can. That's not a bad thing. I mean, El Diablo's drum spins. That's all you want anyway. So it's pretty cool. I mean, just for a bonus, I have the Minion one, which I'll probably be reviewing later. Not much left of it, unfortunately. I don't have all the wheels to it. But you're probably wondering, yeah, that's Minion? Yeah, unfortunately, it is. It's hard to I mean, it's hard to say which version they're trying to represent. It looks like it might be a mix of the versions that were released. I mean, I think this design with the motor here was probably for an earlier season. I actually had some changes on mine. It was actually all gray. The blade was all gray, and you can kind of still see some of the detail. Not much to it. I just kind of kept it around, mostly because, well, it needs something to, a little playmate, if you will, for the toy, but okay. We'll be viewing this one later, whatever's left of it anyway. So I'm basically going to step back a bit from the camera, and I'll show you how it all works. So, alright, let's see here. Get this guy all fired up and ready to go here. Ooh. Darn, a little. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll let that go. I don't know if you're going to see it all that well. Let me put it a little further back. There you go. Unfortunately, I mean, I'd be happy to do a whole lot, but get your basic forward, left, right. Kind of back it up. Unfortunately, I have to back it up to get you to see it. It's like a turbo where it'll go fast, and that'll spin it in place. So it was pretty cool. I mean, you could do a lot with this. I can't give you all the functions. I mean, I could have had this propped up where you could see it, but you wouldn't see it do anything. It would look like it's doing the same thing over and over again, pretty much. So this made it allow. This at least gives you a little demonstration. They all kind of work this way. They were pretty accurate to the show, and you actually had some scars on them. That was painted on there. Add a little creativity, because I mean, as you saw with El Diablo, the sort of as a logo with its name. It was actually the real robot's name was on the back, but this is pretty cool actually. I wish we were a little more accurate, just to show. It will not run upside down. I wish it would. If you look carefully, you can see the drum is moving. It's not moving. There's no getting this to, maybe if I prop it up on top of something, you might get a little bit better idea. And of course, that doesn't really help because it's not really on the floor, but yeah, it's too lumpy. I mean, I could take the spikes off. That might help a little bit, but I don't think so. I'll try that with the spikes, see if that actually makes a difference. I don't think it will. Let's be honest. Yeah, you can see the treads are completely off the ground. Probably can't see it all that well here. Yeah, it's not moving, so. This has fresh batteries, so it's running normally now, so. Yeah, that's my review on this toy. Thanks for watching.